During the past few days, several parts of the island have been experiencing rain and thunder showers, and Sri Lanka has been experiencing it today as well. According to the Met Department, many areas have received rainfall exceeding 100 millimeters, with the highest rainfall of 117.4 millimeters recorded from Avisavella. The department says that this weather situation is the result of a low-level atmospheric disturbance to the east of Sri Lanka, which could develop into a low-pressure area within the next 24 hours.
Occasional rain or thunder showers over the sea areas of the coast from Kankasanthurei to Mannar, Colombo, Galle and Hambantota extending to Puthuville. The weather forecast also notes that these areas may occasionally be slightly rough. Is this rainfall unusual?
This is generally the weather pattern we see during October and November. Right now, the conditions are the same. When a cyclone forms, the sea temperature rises. These are all typical for this time. This is nothing usual.
Meanwhile, the National Building Research Organization says the landslide warnings issued for 9 districts remain in effect due to the continuous rainy weather. Officials say they are closely monitoring and assessing the areas where these warnings have been declared.
Officials say they are closely monitoring and assessing the areas where these warnings have been declared. Landslide warnings have been issued for the districts of Badulla, Colombo, Galle, Kandy, Kegol, Kurunagala, Matale, Nuwara and Ratnapura.
With the rainfall over the past few days, the soil in the hill country has now become saturated with water. Therefore, people living in hazardous areas should remain alert. If any signs of a landslide are observed, they are advised to evacuate to safe locations. Additionally, the local Grama Niladhari officers should be informed and the divisional secretariat officers should be notified to receive and implement the necessary guidance. Road users should also be cautious of vendors operating along the roadside. Those working in hazardous areas are advised to carry out activities only in other safe locations.
We have been reporting about the weather during the past few days, and because of the current situation, we also looked into the flood risk areas. According to the Irrigation Department, water levels in the Mahaoya and Badalgama have reached minor levels of flood, while Dadroya in the Moragasvava area is at a level that requires close attention. Residents in the surrounding low-lying areas are urged to remain vigilant and take necessary precautions.
585 people have been impacted due to heavy rainfall affecting several districts. The Disaster Management Centre stated that these people belong to 144 families. The number of partially damaged houses is 111.
In the event of any disaster, contact the 117 telephone number. All district disaster management units operate continuously 24 hours a day with the Triforces and police deployed on site. Disaster management centres remain on standby 24/7 to coordinate all emergency response activities.
This morning, the body of a person who had fallen into the Kahata Alla in Magammana, Ruwanwalla due to heavy rainfall and rising water levels was recovered. The deceased was a 50-year-old resident of the area. He had fallen into the stream while crossing an iron girder that had been laid to pass through the stream. Relatives launched search operations for the person as he had not returned home from work last evening and his body was found about 50 meters along the stream. A bridge was constructed across Kahata Alla, a tributary of the Kalani River, in 2016, but it was destroyed by a flood 9 years later. Since then, locals have been using this iron girder as a makeshift crossing. This is the shortest route to Kambulumulla School and Ruwanwalla School, the police station and the hospital. Every morning, young children go to school using this girder and one cannot help two at a time. The child goes first and the mother has to follow afterwards. After the bridge collapsed, we made phone calls and submitted letters. The villagers signed it and asked for at least some steps to make the broken bridge safe and usable. But there has been no response or action taken on that letter. Meanwhile, a 72-year-old person was killed when a mound of earth collapsed in Suryagoda, Peradeniya. A 17-year-old schoolgirl returning from a tuition class was injured after falling into an exposed drain last evening in the Madula area in Avisavella along the Ratnapura-Colombo main road, which was inundated. The girl is currently receiving treatment at the intensive care unit of the Avisawella Base Hospital. Two people got off the bus. One child somehow slipped and fell, and as the other tried to help, they also slipped. Another person had to hold the child, and it took about 45 minutes for them to finally locate and rescue the child. The Department of Irrigation says that 14 reservoirs are still discharging water due to heavy rainfall. At the Dadaruwa reservoir, 4 out of 6 sluice gates, each 6 feet wide, and the remaining gates, each 4 feet wide, were opened this morning. At the Rajankane reservoir, its sluice gates are currently open. The water released from these gates is being discharged into the Kala Oya, causing the Giribava Rajankane road to be submerged. At the Dambula Ibbankatu reservoir, sluice gate has also been opened. At Kalawava, 2 sluice gates remain open, releasing water into the Kala Oya. The road from Avukana through Vijitapura towards Kakirava near the Avukana temple continues to be submerged due to the overflow from the Kala Oya. Meanwhile, the road from Galnava through Hiripitiagama towards Ipalogama is submerged near the Handungama bridge. The Galnava Kalankutia reservoir in the Mahavali H zone is also discharging water. 3 sluice gates of the Polgola Mahavali Dam were opened early this morning. The Gampaha Kotadeniava Pannala main road near the Friendship Bridge over the Oya has been completely submerged.